So this album project, I think the first that I heard that we were going to work on a new project was early, maybe late February of 2023, I think. And, I knew that Matt and Dan had already talked, and Dan had a few ideas. I think he had sent some basic structure of a few tunes over to Matt. And then Dan was going to come into Ohio from Los Angeles, I believe in April. And so we had decided that would be our first kind of band session to get together, kind of hash through some ideas. That's my memory of it. And of course, when I heard this, I got excited. We hadn't really worked on anything since Dark Optimism, which we worked on in 2019 and released in 2020. And I felt like we had just started to touch upon something with Dark Optimism, but hadn't fully realized it yet in many ways. So this just felt like a perfect moment for us to be able to kind of build off of that momentum and kind of go in a new direction, I think. So everyone kind of started working on songs. I think Matt had a handful of tunes. I worked on a few things. I think I had like 4 or 5 songs, basic demos that I submitted for everyone to listen to. And then eventually Brett came in and he had 4 or 5 tunes that he submitted. So it didn't take long, not that it ever does, for us to come up with material. We've never been a shortage of coming up with creative ideas and music. But I know that first session in April was special. It was great to be with everyone all together again. We were over at John's studio, which was just a wonderful environment for us to be in. Really fostered fun and creativity. And these are my brothers. I mean, we've been friends, most of us, since the early days of our lives. Meeting in kindergarten, first grade, and being friends, our entire lives, and to be at this stage of our lives and still be creating and making music together is definitely a blessing. And I think it's evident in the sound of this album, kind of how blessed we all feel to be doing this, and that magic, I think, comes out in the song.